Hey, it's Pat,
And it's Josh.
and this is PnoBandJ. Episode 5 is going to be about going into relationships with trust issues. I personally have been on both ends of the spectrum on this one. Both ends. I've gone into relationships with trust issues too early, too soon after going through a bad relationship, and
I'm curious to know about
that person giving me trust issues. So I went too fast into the next relationship, and that person had to pay for the previous girl's
That's just one end.
problem. But also, I have been with a girl who had trust issues coming into the relationship and was accusing me of doing stuff because that person's ex was doing stuff to them. It was just a big mess. Yeah, it's just something that
We don't really know.
what have you gone through? Have you gone through this? Have you seen this? Have you dealt with any sort of thing that has to do with this topic?
On several occasions.
Elaborate. No names. We're not putting no names out.
Oh, because you know, that's why I had to pause, because
Yeah.
you know, I will blast the hell out of them.
No names. No
Well,
names.
I'm not a saint. Nor knows those that I have dated, which has only been 3 people. Wait. 3. 4. I left out one on purpose. So it's really kind of 4.
I think that's 2.
Two guys and 2 girls. Okay? Well, the second one really wasn't a relationship or whatever you call it. I don't know. Needless to say, I've been in a position, I know how it feels, to give your all and you don't get anything back. And for you to express how you really feel and put all your energy into it and I get what you putting in out, you know, it kind of puts my mindset in a different place where I am now. And that's with all that I've been through as far as the relationships. Any good relationship or relationship period, whether it's marriage, friendship, whatever, you have to be willing to sacrifice something for the greater cause. If they're not on that page where they're willing to sacrifice, it's never going to work. And I had to learn it the hard way.
But I've been in a situation where the person is willing to sacrifice, but not until after that person has done wrong. They're like, okay, I am sorry for everything that I've done. Please take me back. I will do whatever you have to do. And look, and when I date somebody, I don't want a slave. I don't want someone to do what I tell them to do. Like, that's not.
Well, that's true.
That's not the way a relationship works.
Yeah.
Like with me,
It's give or take.
Yeah, exactly. With me, I am big on communication.
Very big,
Like, if you
very.
can't communicate with me, if you can't, even if you've done something
But
wrong,
that's what any relationship that you ever get in. Number one rule.
But
It's
there's
any
different-
time, it's
there's
friendship
different-
or relationship.
there's different types of communication. That's the thing. But some people speak with their body. Some people are a body language person.
Hold on, wait, pause. How do you communicate with your body?
Look, I ain't got that kind of hip motion right now. All right, I'm sitting down, so I'm not gonna do.
Okay, we're not even going to really that long.
I'm not
You
gonna
say
do all
hip
that.
motion.
I'm not gonna do all that.
Wait,
right?
hold it.
We ain't got no salsa going on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't.
But even still, any relationship you have to verbally communicate. Actions. I was once told by 2 people in my life. One, the late great Norma Jean.
Rest in peace.
May she rest in peace. And by a great friend of mine, well, I ain't gonna name his name.
Oh, thanks.
No, it wasn't him. So, yeah. But he has told me some G stuff, some real stuff that kind of hit home. You know, and that's how we kind of can relate because we've been through things as friends and relationships
Not
in our
together.
past.
Not
No,
together.
not together.
Not
No,
together.
no.
I-
In his relationships, in my relationships, we can kind of discuss the hardships and how to and the woes and the nots, you know. But we're still young, we're still learning. But we've been through a lot considering our age. At a young age, where we are now, where we can kind of sit and talk about the woes and the don'ts. And I was, like I say, back to what I was saying, a pair of lips will say anything. But it's all about what you're willing to do.
Preach, brother.
In that,
Preach.
In the relationship. You can be in a blind. Oh my God. Oh, why? You can be in a relationship for years and not be in a relationship at the same time. You're just together just to be together.
Yeah,
but
you have to be
nothing.
Emotionally put
Yeah,
into
emotionally, physically, mentally, all of that in together in order for it to work.
Financially, because hey, look.
But no, that's where you mess up at.
Sugar mamas
because
out there.
When you start looking at materialistic aspects of a relationship, then the relationship shifts from what you really have to materialistic stuff.
Of course.
And it's easily shifted like that when you persuade someone with items versus things that money cannot buy.
Yeah.
You can't buy love. Can't buy happiness. You can't buy somebody unless you're a hooker or a hoe.
But I can buy something I love. If I love a boat, that's buying love.
What can that boat do for you but keep you from sinking and getting ate up by jaws and the whales and everything else?
Do what I gotta do on the water. That's all I gotta know.
Okay, we're gonna move along. Move along from that, because that this is wow. But yeah, in a relationship, as far
now, before we go even further, we're gonna go ahead and say now, we're not trying to give any kind of relationship advice to you guys.
Well, I could.
We're just
speaking on the whole relationship aspect from our personal experience.
Yeah.
So to kind of answer or to make a mere statement, when it boils down to trust, you can't have anything with any person without first gaining the friendship trust.
Of course.
Without the friendship, you'll never be in a relationship.
Yeah, and that's what our generation has a problem with, because you have all these dating apps that are out there now, and and I get it. People, if you want to have a strictly
What if they had a damn Christmas app called Ho 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 and it's just a bunch of hoes on it? Well, I just thought about that.
We got to trademark that.
Okay, we're gonna trade. Ho ho ho! Every time you get a message, ho ho ho, ho 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 ho. Just don't say Merry Christmas. Just ho ho ho. I wonder how many if somebody got a hotline, how their phone just be blown up. They be in school. Ho ho ho, ho ho ho. Oh, you a hoe? Just imagine how that app would fuck somebody like that.
Oh god. Anyway. I can't even.
I'm just thinking, like.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, based on like my experiences and stuff like that, it's just you need to build that friendship, because nowadays we have all these dating apps and stuff like that where and cool. Like if you and that other person have a mutual agreement to just want to mess around and stuff, there's no problem with that.
Friends with benefits. I don't know why he's sugarcoating these words. Friends with benefits. If you want a relation. Not even relate. That's not even a relationship. Friends with benefits is y'all just meeting up, screwing, and going on about your business. It ain't no emotional attachment. It ain't nothing. But you get yours, I get mine, and we go on our separate ways.
Yeah.
And folks get that misinterpreted with relationships.
Yeah.
And that's one of the main issues.
Yeah.
With these apps. Ho ho ho. Don't get it twisted. I mean, I'm just being honest. It is what it is.
So enough of our future dating app that we're gonna make. Enough of that.
Yeah. Dating apps. I mean, y'all probably seen my face on a whole bunch of dating apps. It ain't me. I work long periods.
Ain't nobody trying to take your picture to try to get someone else.
And, there's somebody out there perpetrating this sexiness. But there's only one originalistic me, and that's me.
And he's right here. So
yeah.
So if you're talking to him right now, it's not him.
Yeah.
Right?
It's not. Trust me.
Anywho, yeah, I mean, we just want to know what you guys think about the whole situation on going into relationships with trust issues. Have you ever gone into a relationship with trust issues? Do you have trust issues at the moment, right now? Has your significant other done something to take some trust away to where you have to second guess everything that they're doing, him or her, or it, or whatever you're doing, you know, whomever, you know.
Just for the record, people, let's get this very clear. I only date women, real women, not no trannies, not no transgender.
Nothing against transgender people.
Fuck that. I don't date that. Now, I will admit I did have a desire to date men. However, I do not have a desire anymore. So that's how I can kind of differentiate between male, female aspects of it. You know, I can relate. Now, he can't. He can only relate to a certain
I'm lost
degree.
in the water on my boat.
Yeah, that's why I don't do boats. Because I got to be flat, firm, rooted in the word, on solid ground. Ain't nothing solid about the water. It shifts too much for me.
I bet you hit it hard enough, it's solid.
Now, you hit that water, it might cut you. But needless to say, at the end of the day, like my good buddy Pat said, relationships all boil down to communication to some degree.
You have to go into every relationship, I think, me personally, with some kind of open mind. Because you don't know this person from the person next to them. You don't. And this is why we date people. We date people to get to know them and to hopefully find that person for us in the future.
But you know,
but if you don't like that person, don't lead them on. Like if you don't feel like you're going to build something with that person, then don't lead them on. Just move on. Like I understand. Look, dudes, y'all trying to have hoes out there. Whatever. Cool. Do your thing. Yeah. But don't say, hey baby, I love you. Yeah. I love you. Baby.
That love word is a. Well, look here. Let me tell y'all something about that word. You know love. You can easily mistake love with lust. Because your body and your mind and chemistry is longing for something that's not realistically long-term what you're looking for.
There's two sides of the same coin.
Yeah. You're looking for someone, but realistically you don't love that someone.
No. Maybe in the moment.
Yeah.
Maybe you love the moment.
But see, here's the number one thing with most relationships when it's pertaining to trust, is you don't have that understanding of one another.
Yeah, there's no communication.
Assumptions.
It all comes back to communication.
Yeah. If you can't communicate and work past your differences and issues, you guys won't get nowhere. You're just going to be, 1 minute. And I'll give you an example. I call myself trying to talk to this particular young lady. Pat knows this particular young lady. And everybody that knows this particular young lady, it's like, leave her alone. She don't mean no good. Leave her alone, leave her alone. And I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt.
I have told him, bro.
But here it is. When you say you love someone, despite their past, knowing their past, knowing that you have history together, let me tell y'all something. Just because y'all got history, just because you've known that person, just because you have feelings for that person, does not necessarily mean that you are meant to be.
No.
You may love that person. You may have deep, deep, deep feelings for that person. But you have to be realistic with yourself. If that person is not willing to sacrifice, and if that person is not on the level in which you are on as far as a long-term basis is concerned, considering the past history, it's not going to work. I don't care how you make it. I don't care how you try to. It's just not going to work. Finding that compatibility with one another is very, how would you say?
Essential.
Yeah, it's essential, but it's very rare nowadays with this new generations and the new generation to come. Everybody relies on the internet. Nobody communicates anymore. Or when they do communicate, they don't communicate like they used to, where when we get into an argument, we take it outside and handle it like, nowadays,
look, just don't text me. Don't text me. You need to call me.
Yeah, call. Don't text. Don't send no picture messages. Don't send me no YouTube video or no song about how you feel. Don't do that. Because that's the quickest way for you to go on the block list. I'm right now looking at my block list right now, seeing who's eligible for parole to come off the block list. I'm currently doing that right now.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, no.
I like that.
I'm right now reconsidering my circle and who's gonna be and who's not gonna be in.
I got a VIP spot in that.
Yeah,
That's
I mean, it is. You know, I don't communicate effectively as I should, and I have to admit that. But when I do communicate, if you don't understand where I'm coming from or where I am right now in my current present moment, it defeats the purpose, people. It's not gonna work. So hey, when it comes to trust issues and if y'all can't see eye to eye, y'all can't talk, and y'all can't get past y'all differences, walk away. It's better for the both of y'all. At the end of the day, just leave it alone. And you may love that person. You may think for a quick second that y'all can't talk it. No.
Yeah.
Y'all been together for what? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 months?
Yeah.
You know, and y'all still arguing about the same little thing? Oh, you don't answer the phone. You didn't text me and let me know you was at home.
All right, guys.
Why you talking to so-and-so, so-and-so? Simple shit. All right, you guys. Like, comment, in the link below. Click it.
Make sure you click that
Donate.
link. Help us out.
Help us out. We need all the help we can get. I mean, right now we just go on with what we know.
Yeah, we want to keep bringing content to YouTube.
Yeah.
Keep bringing content to you guys and weighing in on all kinds of subjects. We're like all over the place with all our videos. Yeah. So we just want to get some feedback from you guys, and hopefully you guys can help us out. That way we can keep bringing this stuff to you guys. All right.
All right.
This is PnoBandJ, and we're out, guys.
All right. Bye.